And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Whew. Hope you took that time to gather your thoughts and gather yourselves, because we are jumping in mid-series into a TvP. And we are jumping into game number 2. Spawning in the top left-hand corner, we have the Polish Terran player representing Storm Gaming. It is Spirit. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, we have his opposing player. We have his opponent. We have the South Korean Protoss player representing Match Arena Esports, leading the series 1-0. It is NightMare. Alright, it took a while, so I do apologize for the extended break, but I was just trying to find where I wanted to go and any kind of open series, and a lot of people were looking for each other. They were looking for series and all that stuff, and it was... yeah, it got a little bit chaotic, but yeah, we were able to find ourselves here in Spirit versus NightMare. Another reason why we dove onto this is because the winner of this series will face off against Oliveira in the next round, and then the winner of that series will face off against the winner of Lambo, Cyril, and Nice. So we're going to be sticking to this portion of the bracket for now, and we'll see where this takes us. We'll see where we go, man. Where we go. Until then, unfortunately, we didn't quite get to see what happened in game number 1, but we are here to bear witness to game 2, as we do have a Rax Expand opener here from Spirit. Is going to be looking to throw down a faster CC on the low ground. NightMare was being quite a nuisance and quite a problem, but is now forced out. Interesting opener here out of NightMare though. He goes for a Gate Cyber Expand and goes for a Zealot first. Okay. So, this makes sense. We are loading into Golden Aura, so because the rush distance by ground is that much shorter, this Zealot gets across the map that much faster, which means we can potentially delay the CC on the low ground. Zealot is on the way. Zealot also is rallied the long way across the map, or the left-hand side I should say, to hopefully avoid the Reaper if the Reaper were to move out. Big if though. We are going to be sending our units across the map, and hopefully everything is okay. Just double checking things. Did see a bit of a lag spike for a moment there. If I do end up having a little bit too much latency, then I'm more than happy to leave just in case. But for now, Zealot does get found out. Is going to be chased down by the Reaper, but the Adept does meet up and is going to be able to shoo said Reaper away. We are on the central server, but okay. It looks like things are evening up. It's okay. As the Adept has arrived, Zealot is forced back, and we are not able to force a delay on the CC. It does finish up in time. Behind this, Spirit going into a 1-1-1 setup safety Cyclone at the start of the game, just to make sure we are secure and we're able to deal with these initial units. As NightMare, oh my, going for a Twilight Council into a Robo follow-up. This should be for Blink, and there we go, Blink is now on the way. We have 2 gateways to start with, and we'll see if we double down and work on some more. As the Cyclone does move out, and it's going to get shut down. A big overextension here from Spirit. Trading 1 for 1, yes, but a Cyclone is quite an expensive unit here this early on. Say NightMare just trading a little bit better in the end. So he does make his way back home. Reaper moving out across the map as well. And it is going to be, a 4-gate Blink Stalker build here from NightMare. Very aggressive from our Protoss player. Again, 4 gateways in total. This is to move out across the map. It's to warp in Stalkers and to blink into said main base. We need tanks, and we need them as quickly as possible. Without tanks, Spirit, he's going to have a hard time defending. Back at home, first tank is on the way. Third CC, third CC in production. I believe that's the reason why the tank was delayed a little bit, as he did prioritize that third CC. And looking at the vision, Spirit, he doesn't know what's happening, he doesn't know what's going on, he doesn't know how many gateways there are. Again, Spirit being very economic and very greedy behind this, and he could be in some trouble. I appreciate this though. We have a second bunker on the way. We have 1 on the low ground, we have 2 on the low ground, and we have 1 on the way on the high ground as well. But NightMare has arrived. He's waiting for another warp in. Blink is going to finish up in a couple of seconds. And then we are making our way either towards the natural or the main. Now the tank is wedged in between both. So it's covering both main and natural base. but it's also a little bit far out. And we could take advantage of that. There we go, as the other warp in is coming in. Observer dips on forward, does confirm the positioning of the tank. Second tank just now pops out as well. But the tank is out of range of the bunker. The first bunker will fall. That is a kill, not a cancel. And yeah, again, this is the issue of this position here. I mean, where else could Spirit have sieged up to cover both bases? Observer does go down. No, and do we go for the base? Sorry, do we go for the tank? We do not. NightMare gonna be losing a Stalker. Oh my god, meanwhile, across the map, it looks like that Reaper went ham in the main. Yeah, it was the Reaper. Oh my Jesus. No shield battery, and NightMare, as he has sustained some economic damage, he's going for the gold. He's going straight for the gold base instead. Stalkers do manage to be dropped into the main base. Up. Viking gonna be a bit of a nuisance, but oh my god, the Prism's gonna go down. Ooh, Prism will fall. Big pick off here, as NightMare no longer has high ground vision. The Observer got sniped earlier. The War Prism went down. And we don't have anything. We soon will. We just morphed in some sentries, which means they can send hallucinations across the map for high ground vision. But last, for the most part, Spirit, he's held. He's got a fast 3rd TC. He's getting into his 5-rack setup. Spirit, he is looking good. As Raven comes in and gets a little bit more damage done, you can see here 9 kills on said Raven. So it wasn't the Reaper. My apologies, as I'm blind and I didn't see that the Raven was actually tucked in the corner and has been slowly just throwing down auto turrets, one after the other, accumulating damage. But again, Spirit, he's ahead in the army right now, just because he's been secure on 2 bases. He's been greedy behind it, and he's going for a drop. Is going for that drop across the map. So far, NightMare, he does recall towards the bottom left. He is looking to take advantage of that gold base. Marine drop is going to be slipping in. Adept manages to actually get into the main base as well, confirming the production. But NightMare, he does not see, he does not know. Do have a couple of charge lots back in the main base, but the positioning here is not ideal. The Zealots are going to go down. Thankfully, we did have another army here at the natural base. Autotar comes in, gets another 3 probe kills. Over time, that's a lot of economic damage. But Spirit still doesn't know about the gold. A gold base that is fully saturated, fully mining. But here we go, Spirit moving out across the map. He may not even he just doesn't even care about the gold base. This move out may just win him the game. Now, he is pushing into charge lots, that is true. There are some Blink Stalkers as well, but NightMare not able to slow down this army. We need to force a siege. And there it is, we do force a siege. The Zealots try to collapse on this position. Good force fields, but the tank shots, oh my god, they're insane. Tank's just getting so much damage in. The rest of the army is going to push on forward. Now we can rotate towards that natural. Again, we need to preserve our tanks. We only have 2 of them. Have to be careful. 1 tank did die in the exchange. And Spirit, he's checking the Zonaga. Archon does go down. We get a sentry as well. As Spirit stims the army across the map, he arrives as he takes control of the Zonaga. Spirit, he is now aware of the goal base. Now he has to make a choice. Does he push in or does he push back? Does he pull back even? Yeah, he can push in. He has more than enough, even with the gold base. He's snowballing out of control. Again, he was so greedy at the start of the game. GG gets called, and Spirit will take game number 2, tying up the series 1-1. GG. Ooh. Oh my god. And very nicely done here. By our very nicely done here by our Polish Terran player. Again, he went for a pretty greedy opener. Likewise, while he went for a greedy opener, we saw, or greedy build, we saw NightMare go for an aggressive one, right? 4-gate Blink Stalker, and he did not do enough damage with it. He was very tentative initially. It felt like it was a little bit delayed, maybe supply blocked when he was moving out across the map, so it took him a while to really commit, and by the time he did, what did he get? He got a couple of SCVs in the natural, he got the bunker in the natural, and that is all. He was never able to make a way, or his way into the main base. He was never able to snipe any tanks either. The setup from Spirit was looking beautiful, just very well set up here on 2 bases, and Spirit was able to snowball out of control based on the fact that he just didn't really take too much damage, and NightMare with an aggressive opener didn't do enough damage to justify it either. To justify how late his base was. To make up for how late his 3rd base was, NightMare did go for the gold. No. Was I left out? No! Really? Feels bad, man. Feels bad. I was gonna say that the gold base was taken so that of course NightMare could catch up, but even though he took the gold, he was taking a lot of damage by the Raven. A lot of probe kills were going down, and yeah, because of that, things just got out of control. And now we're heading towards the ace match, and yeah, they started without me. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Well, they're in there. Let me tell you, they're in the game.